Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm Crystal. Thank you so much for joining me today. It is a beautiful day where I'm at, sunny, warm. It is May the 1st, 2024. So welcome all my little Tauruses. How are you doing? If it's anybody's birthday today, I would like to wish you a happy birthday. And thank you for being here with me on your birthday. That's awesome. Very cool. I want to share something with you. I am so silly. So it was like the last couple of videos that I did. I was reading from my Oracle deck, this one, and there was a card I was reading, the little poem in here about it, and I had no idea what this word was. So one of my good friends, he told me in a voice message on my phone on a text, he said, Crystal, it's buoy. That does not look like it says buoy. Come on now. What is with our English language and the way we spell things? That is not buoy. I even asked several other people, like, what does this say? And they couldn't even pronounce it either. So, buoy, it's an anchored float serving as a navigation mark to show reefs or other hazards, to keep someone or something afloat. It's also where the word buoyancy comes from. Now we know. Now we know. Word of the day. Buoy. Buoy! What up, boy? I cracked myself up. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Okay, what are we going to be talking about today? Well, I figure we might as well talk about our north and our south node. Get to know those a little bit better and what they mean for us and what they mean for our life and what they mean for our life purpose. But first, I would like to share the color that I picked for today, and it is red. Red. And red represents the root chakra, which is at the base of the spine. It has to do with the sense of smell, which I didn't know that about the root chakra. Very interesting. The planet is Mars, which makes sense. Isn't Mars like red? You can see it in the sky. Isn't it always like a reddish color? I swear I thought I saw Mars last night. It was like there was a real big star up there. It had to be a planet because it was twinkling like red colors. It's pretty cool. Meal for the root chakra, which is the color red, proteins and meats. So if you are working on balancing your root chakra, maybe you might want to increase your meats, your proteins. Of course, before you incorporate anything into your diet or into your healthcare routine, please make sure to check with your doctor first. Always consult your doctor first before adding anything, doing anything new to your health routine. That is my suggestion. And okay, so the root chakra, the part of the body, is prostate for guys, because women don't have prostates. Kidneys, bladder, spine. So when we align the root chakra, you could even like close your eyes and imagine the color red while you're in meditation. Maybe you might want to use some red crystals or eat some red fruits or vegetables. I think that would help. Influence, the root, the root. I can't speak today. Goodness gracious. What is in the air? Okay. The root chakra has influence over manifestation, survival, grounding, and stability. So we can definitely see how if our root chakra gets imbalanced, we would have a lot of problems with manifesting, with being in survival mode, not trusting your surroundings, grounding, right? Like having grounding thoughts and emotions, being stable, steady, dependable to ourselves, to our surroundings, right? So I found that very interesting. And the qualities of the red root chakra is vitality, passion, natural pleasure, loyalty, prosperity, patience, career, and success. So it's the color red. Red for today. And, oh, that's my doggy. And north node. Okay, your north node and south node is what we're going to be talking about today. So your north node is your current life path. And your south node is the past life, the one you just came from. The north node is the things that you are trying to achieve in this life and have and obtain in this life. And the south node are the things that you are trying to shed or heal from. Things that you brought here with you, struggles that you brought here with you, challenges that you brought here with you from the past life. There's a really great website that I suggest that you can go look up your north and your south node if you don't know what they are. This is the website. You can just type this into Google or whatever search platform you use. And it should say somewhere on their north and south node. Or you could type in, what is my north and south node? And this website, my goodness, Crystal, what is with you today? This website should pop up somewhere in the drop-down list. I found this one to be pretty accurate and dependable. And I found out about this from a book that I obtained from a bookstore here where I live. About a year ago, I started in this book, and I've learned quite a bit of things about myself. This book is really interesting. You may want to check this out and get one for yourself. It's pretty interactive. It has you look up a lot of different things. Like I never knew what my Lilith was or even what that meant. I did not know my different house placements. I didn't know like what a north node and a south node was. And I didn't know what Cryon was. So this book's pretty cool. It's pretty cool how it breaks down all of the different signs. And my north node is Cancer, and my south node is Capricorn, which if your south node is Capricorn, you have a lot of parental wounding to overcome. And you were probably a really, really, really hard physical labor worker, manifester, builder in your past life. And if you have Cancer as your north node, then you came here in this lifetime to shed that whole obsession with money and work kind of achievements, to learn to live a life where you are helping others, giving to others, loving others, and also trusting and relying on and learning to let people help you, love you, take care of you. A lot of people with Capricorn as their south node, they have a hard time accepting love and accepting gifts. Great at giving them, not so good at receiving them. So it's something for you to work on because you deserve that. And you came here to this life, to this current life, to have that and to be able to enjoy that, because in your past life as Capricorn, as your South Node, you were probably the builder. You were probably the one who took care of all of your family. All of the financial responsibilities were probably all on you. And so you came to this life to learn how to have community and how to be taken care of. There was something in here in this book that I wanted to read you, and I'm trying to find it here. It was some characteristics about Capricorn and Cancer. So let's see. If you have Capricorn in Mars, it says you are a boss when Capricorn is in Mars. You make the rules, and heaven help someone who disobeys you. You are a force to be reckoned with, as you have the drive, energy, stamina to climb the highest mountains to achieve what you desire. Blessed with patience, you don't fear failure. You know that there is no reward without risk, and you're willing to play along the game for those risks to pay off. However, don't make work your sole focus in life. Use that stamina and patience in your romantic life too. Exactly. Learning to love and be loved. Exactly. And then I want to read, for Cancer, Mars. Not a fan of direct confrontation. You'd rather play passive-aggressive games when forced into a fight. You're driven to protect your family at all costs. And your intuition is your best asset. When upset, you emotionally shut down from the world. So, escapism, these are things we want to be aware of so that we can overcome those things and fully enjoy what we came here to this life to have an experience. So I chose angel number for this message, 1027. Let me know down below in the comments what that means to you. Thank you for your likes, your subscribes, your shares, your vibes. I'm so happy that you're here. Just let me tell you that, how proud I am of you, because I know that you all are still working on your brain diets, growing these beautiful gardens in your minds, plucking up all those weeds, putting down good soil. So proud of you. Just want you to know that. And discovering these things about ourselves and our current missions and our past mistakes, it's going to help this to really take off and bloom and blossom. Clearing out all the cobwebs in our heads. So, what else did I want to tell you? Oh, you can also go to another website. It's called Astro, ASTRO.com, to find out all about your natal chart. And your natal chart it'll give you a more in-depth description and a better picture of yourself than just a zodiac sign. Zodiac signs tend to be very broad, okay? And when you were born, the stars and the planets and things were aligned at different timings and different placements. And so all of those things have a different influence on your life purpose, your personality, your talents, your gifts. And discovering these things, we really do get to discover ourselves and love ourselves more so that we can love others and understand others better. And maybe you might even want to study some of your family members, so you can understand them a little bit better, and your kids or your siblings or whomever, to help them heal and help them on their life path. Also, there was something that I came across when I was learning about the North Nodes and the South Nodes. It says I read this, and it said that we experience major breakthroughs relating to faith, fate, destiny, and life purpose every 18 years. You go through another transformation where you're kind of like this butterfly in this little chrysalis, and you have many metamorphoses, not just one, but every 18 years. And I think if you go back in your life, you can look and see some of the major changes in yourself. Maybe you changed your career path. Maybe you started a family. Maybe you started a healing journey. Maybe you created some really awesome invention that has really helped the world to be a better place to live. So the ages 18, 36, 54, and so on, okay? You get like these upgrades, which I thought was pretty cool. I did not know that, so I wanted to share that with you. And I also want to share with you a song. It's really cool. Totally vibey, jazzy, jammy. It's really got the spring, summer feels to it. I think you should check it out. I asked the universe for some new music because I was just getting so stagnant with listening to the same things over and over again. I needed some new music to dance to raise my vibrations, to, just maybe something to get in your car and drive around some back roads to and just jam out. I love doing that. Like that for me, that's pretty healthy escape. So the song is by a gentleman named John, John Carroll, that is Carroll, Kirby, Kirby, John Carroll Kirby. And the song is called Mates, Mates, Mates. Go check that out. I think you will really enjoy it. And somewhere in spirit, we'll all be listening to it together, and we'll all be dancing together and having a great time. Oh, and I wanted to let you know that I did go out on Saturday. Me and my sister had a blast, and we danced. It was so much fun. The band was jamming. They played like some old 70s, 60s classic rock at first. And then as the night went on, they got funky and played some 70s funk, which was great. And then later in the night, they started playing like some 90s rap, hip hop, some Dr. Dre, some Eminem, 50 Cent, all the classics from back in like 90s, 2000s. Let me tell you, everybody was up dancing. It was fun. And my sister made the funniest comment ever. I have to share this with you. Oh my gosh. She had me and a couple other people just rolling when she said this. We're sitting there and she looks across the table at me and she goes, "Crystal, how come when white people dance, they look like they're stepping on bugs and squashing cans?" Now every time I see white people dance, and I'm literally gonna imagine them squishing bugs and stepping on cans. Oh my gosh, she is hilarious. Love my baby sister. She is a trip. And one last thing I want to share with you, something that I discovered that I had never heard of before, was this. I think you pronounce it Manuka honey? Manuka honey, if I'm not mistaken. Is that how you say that? Manuka honey? If I'm wrong, just comment down below and let me know. But I've never heard of this. And I've been a nurse for almost 20 years. And we do use Medi honey, which is honey, and it does heal wounds. It does a great job on healing wounds for diabetics. because when you're diabetic, the blood sugar can't be broken down into glucose and, go into the tissues where it belongs. It stays big fat sugar molecules, and it just dances around in your bloodstream and ends up destroying your kidneys, because your kidneys have to secrete that through urine, which is very bad. So make sure your blood sugar is not high. Be taking care of your blood sugars, my sugar bears out there. But we do use medical honey, especially on diabetics, because it gets the sugar to the wound, which is, sugar is, it's not all bad. Too much sugar is bad. But we do need sugar to make glucose, to make energy. Otherwise, the other way we make energy is protein. And you do not want your body eating itself. If you don't get a balanced diet, right? And like a lot of people who don't eat enough protein, or they have eating disorders, or they starve themselves, their body will literally start Hannibal Lectering themselves. Your liver will work with the rest of your body to literally eat your own muscle. So you don't want that either. That's muscle wasting, is not good. And it will age you overnight. Anywho, back to this Manuka honey. It's an antioxidant, antimicrobial, anti-proliferative, which aids in tissue repair, like I said, with wounds and stuff. It may help with lung infections, skin infections. It can be edible, so you can use it in your tea, toast. You can use it you can use it topically, like you could put it on your skin. You could put it in your hair. It heals the gut from ulcers caused by something called H. pylori, which is something you have to get a blood test for to see if you have it. And it's also a probiotic, and it increases healthy flora in the gut, which will help you with digestion, especially if you have IBS or celiacs or something like that, or maybe you're really bloated or gassy. You might want to try this. It can be used on the hair to aid in regrowth and strength. And of course, like I said earlier, before you add anything into your healthcare routine, please, please, please consult your physician first before doing so. Better safe than sorry. And I did read that this can interact with certain medications, and it can interact with certain chemotherapy medications. So definitely always contact and consult your doctor first. But I hope that helps, because I love to find natural remedies to things. I absolutely love that. And in conclusion, to tie up this message, there's something new that I have been guided to do, which I'm going to start incorporating in my videos, probably as I conclude them and end them, are guided messages from loved ones. So I decided that I would write on an envelope, and I have a bunch of different envelopes, and I just pick whichever spirit tells me to pick and read them, and whoever is supposed to get the message will get the message, okay? So most of these are from passed over loved ones. So I was guided earlier to open the orange heart. So I'm going to go ahead and open the orange heart. You've got mail. You've got mail from heaven. Somebody wants to talk to you. Let's see who. Let's see who. And yes, it is Hallmark. This is what the card looks like. It says thank you. And it is a Hallmark Expressions. I don't know. Remember back in the day, like if it wasn't a Hallmark, it wasn't like a real card. I don't know if that's still a thing. But It's a really pretty card. Kind of reminds me of our flowers here. Our brain flowers, our brain garden. Okay, let's take a look at this message. Here's the message, and I'm going to read it. This card says, Timothy, check out this artist, John Carroll Kirby. I think you will enjoy his funky jazz sounds. Also, when you hear the morning dove call, know it's me sending my love and support from heaven. With much love and blessings, Dad. I absolutely love that. I'm sure that that message is going to who needs to hear it. And if that's you and you want to, feel free to comment below. Let me know about it. I'm so excited for you. Our loved ones are always around us, always sending us messages, birds, butterflies, messages through animals, in nature. Like my grandfather, he leaves me coins in random places. Sometimes you'll get like songs that just pop on the radio that might remind you of that person, or like a funny commercial or something. Like, they definitely send us messages and protect us and guide us from the other side. So that concludes our message. I hope that you all have a wonderful day. Keep up with your healing journeys. I am so proud of you. I love you all so much. And until we see each other again, bye.